This is going to be a rough map for TSM. I mean, you look at it historically. Again, let's reiterate it. 13-3, 100 Thieves. That was the scoreline when these two teams first played. And TSM, they've struggled on their defensive side. And just to kick things off, 100 Thieves quickly pushing into this A site.
But 7! He responds immediately with a wide swing, but Subroza is staking around an elbow. Does go down to the trade, but Corey taking down Stellar off the trade. But look at that, Corey does take down Will, and that's just a bit of unfortunate. Will, he needed a hero play there to make this round stick. Now Bang in a 1v3, trying to play ring around the Rossy with all of these bodies and elbow. It's just not going to work. Great stuff from TSM.
Yeah, really off to a firing start there. 100 Thieves trying to get aggressive deep in towards screens. It doesn't work out. TSM so quick to adjust. That
gel a bit more, but again, need to see a bit more here for TSM just on this specific map. Not too many chances to actually showcase themselves on split. In the early goings, 100 Thieves really just trying to bang out that mid side. TSM again with Spectres, not much to actually worry about.
Corey is going to put a lot of pressure here. Just alongside Rossy, right? You kind of force on your Thieves out of this mid position. You have the ability to read clear as well with GMD's utility. But it's 100 Thieves who slowly but surely are working their way up now back in towards B main. Subroza in a nice position. I mean, you've got so much util to delay. You can drop a slower, throw a paranoia out. It'll be rough for 100 Thieves to even get through this.
The task becomes a bit more difficult too with that smoke in the front side, but 100 Thieves are already inching their way back over towards mid as that PC util went down. Again, TSM not budging a bit, though. All three of these players that have maintained this crossfire from the beginning of the round are still here.
Oh, this is going to be a big flash. Allows the swing, but he doesn't actually catch Stellar. Doesn't really matter. Flicks over, has the support of both Corey and Rossy. So, 100 Thieves narrowly escaping almost a certain loss in that round, but they do pick up one SMG, so this honestly isn't out of the question. Never mind. Bang goes down, and that leaves Derrek. No SMG in hand, no armor, 20 seconds left, and only a wall to play with. He'll be fortunate, I think, to get another frag here.
That luck's not on his side.
He's now coordinated, it feels now controlled, it feels at times. And I think we're going to see that really shine here on Split with mid being such a big presence on this map and how they plan to use that. Subroza punished on the TP across, and that leaves GMD just up close.
Oh, GMD with an instant flash. All three players are
That's
flashed.
insane.
Oh, but he only gets one. How does he only get one out of that? GMD almost ran away with highway robbery, but instead 100 Thieves still at 4.
Yeah, now he's forced to back away. 100 Thieves, they know they've drawn so much pressure here to this B side just off of that engagement. Trailblazer to clear. Will doesn't actually get checked out, but I'm not sure that's really going to come into effect. They're going to work back towards this mid side where had a little bit of alert going on from Stellar. The wall will start to break, and it's perfect timing with a minute left on the clock. It is just Rossy. Rossy with only a judge, and he can be cleared out so easily here. All it takes is a single nade, and he goes down.
Single PCU till realistically anything could clear him out here, but that flash goes a bit too far into heaven. Had to be concrete info.
Yeah, they faked the pressure towards mid, hoping that it would draw some rotations, but TSM, they don't budge at all.
So here we go. Just about 30 seconds left. There's no way that 100 Thieves can actually back out of this one. The flash goes in, does actually get some decent info. In comes the actual take. All 4 players are out.
Oh
2 players
my
actually going
gosh.
into the back of sight. How does that even work? 2 players from 100 Thieves just chilling in the middle of B main, but you just had 2 beelining it to the side of sight. No one from heaven able to capitalize, Sully.
Yeah, that is bliss. Absolute bliss. The wall goes up a second after both of those 2 players step forward. So, TSM, you hear that wall go, you have the audio cue, and you just don't expect Will to be there at all. 100 Thieves crunching into the B site. A nice methodical round as they work their way back on through, but well, that was extremely well thought out. Derrek throwing that wall up at the last second gives them the opportunity, makes it a clean B side exit. These last 2 players, they will just be looking for exits. You can see Rossy already posted up towards B main with that judge.
Yeah, that play. And very contingent on a lack of pressure from B heaven, but man, pathing was perfect. And okay, Rossy not
Feel as needed. Obviously, it's not the best to have SMGs,
not necessary.
but you know, they're viable at times. 100 Thieves will now have to worry about the operator of 7, who will get early control towards his A side. This will allow an early shift from GMD back towards mid to support his teammates, where, again, we see the very heavy investment from both of these sides towards mid.
Still have Stellar back over towards tunnel, but he's not actually going to go commit towards A. We're coming back over towards mid, TSM. Not looking to actually touch this. That smoke is huge. Just going to delay even more time.
Yeah, they might want to work back in towards B. Just because of the fact, well, there's hardly anything going on towards A, right? Stellar has just been kind of feeling out this area, seeing if anyone wants to get aggressive, and it will ultimately end up in a B-side exit. 50 seconds left, and this flash coming out from GMD will allow this 3-man rotate. That is so, so good. But look at Stellar. He's investigating. He's heard the flash, and now he's calling his team. Let's hit the A site. I know they've rotated off.
Oh, wait, but the chamber's going to be there early. 7 has that already and ready to go, but the smoke goes out, but he's going to be able to watch that cross. Will Subroza have another smoke to use? Yes, he will. 100 Thieves able to land into the middle of that A site. But will the cross actually happen here? Derrek trying to go through. GMD looking to peek through that smoke, but 20 seconds left. Spike is down.
This might be, honestly, a call for a save if you can't find an early pick, right? If Bang is able to shut these two players down, which he should. There's the first, and now Bang looking for a second, but no, the trades go back, and this is TSM starting their retake on.
I get it now. That first pick really, really needed to come down. Now TSM, a massive opportunity to get back into this A side. Only 3 players to deal with on relatively normal positions. Will around the corner. Had to take on yet another raze, moving just around the corner, but Stellar, Asuna have the crossfire, nailing on 2. Corey dancing in the middle of the side. Asuna still takes him down. 77 HP, goes all the way down to 0. 30 left on 7, and time is being chunked off the clock. Does not have a lot of space, does not have a lot of time to deal with, and Stellar knows it. Waits up for time. The TP goes in. TSM, they're gonna drop a second.
Yeah, that's the decision making I was talking about. You kind of have to figure out if you can't find that first advantage, and stabilizing themselves here as they look to hopefully hold on to as many rifles here and kind of set themselves up as we move forward in this first half.
Yeah, 100 Thieves. 2 rounds in a row, their economy already stellar, so at this point, just need to clean things up back over towards that mid side. TSM not been doing too great of a job, actually.
Wow.
Shutting things down, but look how deep this wall is.
Yeah, they fully concede mid. That Trailblazer down towards elevator. Now one coming back out towards B main. They've almost given up all of mid entirely. If Corey goes down, that's a split towards the A side with no one there to stop them.
That Skye using the power of the Force to try to get a kill, but instead it's actually Subroza just around the corner with a headshot onto Derrek. In goes GMD! Asuna was fully flashed, but GMD couldn't nail more than just the body shot, but where does that shot even come from? From 7, it's all the way down in mid. He just gets the one and done in TSM. They're up a man.
Yeah, and Stellar's elected now to make the move, but you can see 7's already ushering over to this A side. Spike can go down here. Bang does have an extra smoke, and he's not going for it. There it is, finally. The Spike will have to make a safe movement over, but that's a rifle picked up in a 4v3. Already 3 players on the door, and they're waiting for Subroza as well to come in on this flank.
Now one big smoke coming in.
Oh, there's a trip
from Subroza. Yeah, trip in, cam up. There's not even a single person back over towards A main 2, so Subroza, that flank is going to be basically null, but the rest of TSM certainly taking their time going on. Again, Corey, Rossy, still stuck with only pistols. Subroza needs to come up so big in this angle. Try to distract some of these players. Out goes the first peek. Succeeds onto Stellar. 2 more players remaining now. Bang! Asuna trying to hold it down now. Bang in a 1v3. Has to dance around the elbow. Corey makes his way towards sight. Defuse might be going in now. X-ray has been shut down, folks. Can we see Bang get this one? 1v2. Defuse going in, but he still shuts it down. Bang! Oh, no! Bang! Nailing!
If they want to back away, they will always come back to late clear. So Rossy is not finding anything towards mid. You'll see it here again, yeah. Wall goes up, they immediately break it down, and they're looking to, again, put that pressure. A deep guiding light, though, on that A side. They're revealing these orcs out. TSM are getting control now, both towards the B and A main extremities.
And Corey, with that space, just taking the orb, even with the one way up for him. Not actually going to do anything with it. Out goes the paranoia very, very early, though. They do get that B main control. TSM concede it.
So much time, though. If you want to approach that B side, there's now 4 players here. Slow orb, nade combo. So much utility can be dumped there by TSM on that B side. So 100 Thieves, smart to back away after feeling out the pressure. Seeker's coming out at a very early time. We'll reveal that the majority of these players are posted up here towards mid. But there's a slight gap now over towards heaven where there's an opportunity for them to slip through, but for the majority of this round, 100 Thieves have not gained much control in B main. And they will take it back here. Putting pressure again, just holding these rotates. This is huge. All they have to do now, all Derrek needs to do is throw that
is
wall up
wonderful.
and sell that fake.
Okay, but like wall up, fake. Yeah, fake is through, right? Purely because TSM still have 4 over towards B, but man, oh man. Decent attempt there for 100 Thieves,
That's
making their way
such a quick
over,
rotate.
distracting some players, but 7 in the back of sight. He was waiting the entire time. The TP from Subroza is perfect. 10 seconds left. 100 Thieves. They tried so hard, and it might just work. Subroza, though, oh, he can't actually
Can he
TP.
deny? Can he
Nade
deny?
covers it up. 3 seconds up. No, he can't deny, but still has to go for the 1v3. Asuna around the corner. Does at least take down Subroza. Knows that there's one in heaven, but is Asuna actually up in heaven?
The confidence and the peace of mind that they just have to focus on that heaven fight. Winning out that heaven fight was the key to that round, and now 100 Thieves putting TSM back on an eco round.
Oh, 7!
I don't mind that at all.
That boom bot lasted so long, an awkward amount of time over in mid. He still gets hit by a Trailblazer, gonna clear a whole lot of space. There was 2 players in heaven for that Trailblazer to be able to catch too. Again, TSM, that's what they wanted to. Pistols up, they needed to combine their efforts. They get revealed in 100 Thieves, slowly taking up A, and there you go. 50 HP left on 7. Back over from the interaction in the mid side, leaves a very easy wallbang kill. Op is now down. TSM running out of options. Rossy coming up from behind.
Oh, it doesn't get the time to even get one. So that should be the round here. 100 Thieves, 3 versus 5. The post plant, they're going to know the flank is coming through. They wall off heaven. Just so nobody can flank on in. Yeah, they're going to play 2 players locked in where the only focus now is back towards the back of heaven where the CT spawn is. And Corey, okay. Decent shot, but still you have Rossy kind of hold up back towards A main. Not really able to find much impact, and as soon as he breaks that trap wire, they're gonna know where he's coming from.
Wait, did they smoke that off too?
Cheeky one-way wall.
Very good one-way wall, Derrek. Especially on an eco round, like you're pulling it out on this type of round. Okay. Definitely a guarantee, definitely an insurance call. But for 100 Thieves, it definitely works. Everyone's surviving except for one, Rossy. Still trying to face on Derrek, but they know that the trip is still up. They know it's just a bit dangerous, a bit sus. They're good.
5 expensive light shields, or full shields, I should say. He's going to take it down towards mid again. He wasn't afraid to kind of just stick around in front of that boom bot. I'd imagine this time he might have to be spamming, trying to break it to maintain his position. And we have so much util just to force him off that op angle, and 100 Thieves do a great job. That's mid control established.
Oh, man. Yeah, mid control established. That's exactly it. It's just established. It's just set up for now. TSM, they don't know about it. 100 Thieves are definitely not taking advantage of it. Inching their way up over into B main. You do have one. Subroza for TSM does have the first contact. Back over in B main. But more importantly, 2 players in heaven. That watch out for the cross is going to be absolutely massive. Look how much util is actually being used right now over towards A. Big guiding light going up. Same thing with the Sage wall.
A deep flash that gives a little of information, but it doesn't confirm. It just keeps these players around, so...
Oh, wow!
Shouldn't be looking for too much. I would be surprised if they rotate off of that, just because of the fact that Stellar has made those late lurks and made the option, but they will. They have to rotate. Now with 7, just plucks Will out the sky, and well, an overcommitment from Subroza does give them an opportunity for back to a 4v4, and this is where they rotate out. This is where Stellar's lurk comes into effect.
Yeah, that just didn't seem like a 4v4 real quick, but Stellar does come up huge. He was patient for so long, taking away the attention from both GMD and Rossy in this position. Now goes a TP, gets a bit of info.
No way! He's got to make the TP.
He needed the TP to actually get the spike. Oh man, what are we even doing? 100 Thieves, by the time they even realize it, they just have 0 time. But what was that decision? Bang! Either you commit to the TP or you don't get the plan at all. And he sees a person
their side, and if you get the spike, Bang can't commit. He can't commit that spike plan.
Oh, Derrek does strike down immediately, and he was the only man actually peeking B main. Oh, great trade though.
Yeah, huge trade. Subroza will take back this B main control. He can drop a smoke and a paranoia. But just having this op alive is going to make it more difficult and expend lots of more utility here for 100 Thieves. That flash doesn't get anything. They don't know if Subroza's still on this angle, and they're going to have to assume he is.
Such a good angle for Subroza too. Can hide behind that wall. His TP can go directly into the back of B. Not too bad there, but 100 Thieves. Definitely not comfortable with the lack of control in that position. And over back in A main, TSM, they're just doing a bit more to actually clear out Stella. He's still there, but out goes 100 Thieves, slipping their way through mid. That paranoia is perfect. This guy can't do anything.
That's
GMD
huge.
trying to find the 1v1, but it doesn't matter. Stellar 2 rounds in a row opens up A.
Do you call a save here now? With 150 credits on Corey, 50 on Subroza, you're maybe looking to get that operator, but if Corey, we know how explosive this guy can be. He isn't fully online just yet, but if he finds an opening, this could be a real possibility. They have the paranoia available, Subroza, to set up a retake, but that timing, Asuna just pulls him out, and Subroza goes down. That is Corey looking for exits. He does get the guaranteed showstopper, though, no matter what, moving to the next. So I would say the next round, yeah, you could go for it. So you could still win it out with the buy that you have.
Whoa. There's a person in the back of sight. That's cool. Nice little lurk there, Stellar. Everyone else leaving.
It's mid, and they split. They crunch ramp alongside Stellar. So even if Stellar goes down 1-for-1, there's going to be a guaranteed trade with the remaining 4 players of 100 Thieves wrapping in towards ramp.
Again, TSM, so much pressure back over in A main, but Stellar usually has presence back over towards pipes more than anything. Not actually back over towards spawn. They kind of clear that angle back. Subroza, still wary.
Yeah, he wanted to fight that. He instantly backs away. I think that's the better call here. Drop a smoke, but that smoke comes in so late. I think you should have dropped that initially, and now, yep, this is the risk that he opened himself up to by not throwing that smoke initially, and yep, there's the entry from Will. Instant back away from 7, and that site given up.
Not much they can do from here on out. Pistol still up. Still have the shotgun up for Rossy. Will is likely going to be able to get 102 just off of this position. GMD going for that same wide swing. It's easy peasy stuff for Will and Derrek alongside Stellar. That's just it. No economic damage done either.
Them have been lacking that control, and I think that's the adjustment we need to see in these last 2 rounds. You want a 7-5. You want some cushion going to that attacking side, and 100 Thieves again, more or less the same. Stellar just watching again for any A aggression, and this time around, it is a little bit more focused on this B side. You do get early B main control.
Oh, there you go. TSM with a massive burst play in mid. That's just GMD.
And it's a risky play, and it works. Right? You go for kind of a big risk play. There could be someone playing anti-flash, and they instantly trade that out, but they do that the first time they have, and now they're starting to walk into B.
Oh, what? Wall up to try to get that heal up. Right, Derrek. Might just get that
doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it because he doesn't know where Corey is.
Wow, that is smart. He let Asuna peek out first, but literally not going for the heal.
Yeah,
the
doesn't know where he is.
Yeah, the revive still could go in mid, though, and indeed we're going to see it.
Stellar now is able to walk down, but the trademark is what's going to give him up here. Now, this is a round that gets tricky because you've been denied on the B side. You do have this mid control, but you've lost the A lurk. You've lost the B lurk. And so this round becomes so much harder. That showstopper just trying to reach into the back site, but where are they? They've left the site completely, and GMD is so good here in the back site.
That was almost so close. 7 takes on so much damage from that showstopper, but not able to nail his shot either. So TSM stuck down to 3 in a 3v4. Subroza coming back from main at the perfect time. And now it's TSM that finds himself at the advantage. Stellar coming up from behind all the way from the A side. Coast to coast. Gets the kill all the way in B main. Showstopper for showstopper. Corey coming in. Who can he find?
Denies,
no! Just takes wait, it actually came out! That's unreal! Stellar now in a 1v1. Trying to dance around against one. No, excuse me, a 1v2. 7 around the corner! 7 can't nail it!
Then we get to Stellar, who comes up so big. The final second decision making here on the op shot to go out, and then takes a swing. This is 100 Thieves now looking to latch on to 9.
Rossy! Golden opportunity at a kill in mid, but 100 T. They're going to maintain all 5 there over in mid, but jeez Louise, it's TSM with all 3 trying to wrap up in mid. Again, because of that wall going down, because of the amount of pressure, they need the crossfire here.
Yeah, doesn't want to get naded, so he instantly backs away. 3 players here for TSM up towards mid. A nice, really deep guiding light gives info that these players are outside of B main, and GMD has that information. And there are players working back to the B side, and that's why we see this still sticking around here in a much more lenient hold towards the A side. It is just Subroza who is going to try and maintain heaven to control. That will be big for the retake if it were to end up towards A. The Seekers, 40 seconds left, come out, and they reveal that, again, majority of these players are leaning towards B right now. Stellar, again, on his solo lurk, is creating the option, the back door to the exit.
All right, here comes the exec. Paranoia goes in, same thing with the wall. Only one person actually see it. Oh no,
7?
One person in heaven. 7 actually goes for the wide swing, and now GMD does the exact same, and he gets 1. Still 3 players remaining here for TSM. Derrek somehow needs to find his way out, almost completely solo. Solo on that off though from 7. The tour de force not able to get that damage. 10 seconds left, and from behind, Stellar can't do anything. Derrek absolutely needed Stellar to come up big, but it's not gonna happen. Instead, now Derrek barely gets the plant down, and he has to wide swing into no man's land. TSM, do they come out of that a bit lucky, or was that round really just tight in the middle of that B site?
TSM to win. There's still room for error, at least in the opening round, but will be a nice start. That is early control, and you can see already Bang has gone investigating in towards B main. So right now, 100 Thieves, they understand where the hit is. They know where the majority of these players are. The only gap in their defense is mid, and TSM have got 0 players there. That's smart. They tried bait on the wall boost. Yeah, they tried bait on the wall boost.
Okay,
It comes in now.
What can Will do here? He's just around the corner. Nobody's actually checking him.
No one
Look how much
checked.
of a
No one checked.
distraction this is. Unreal. Will's able to take full advantage, and the man at the back of sight, Derrek, still comes up big. 1 player remaining, 7 though. He'll slip his way all the way into heaven. I don't think he has any idea of this position for Stellar. Even then, such a tough scenario. Spike all the way down in the middle of the A site. No idea where Bang is. Might have an idea where Derrek is. Yeah, right there. Should already do it, and it is 9 to 4.
They have 5 Spectres and are looking to get really aggressive here. This is the same setup that Bang wanted earlier, and he's going to get it.
Well, Bang is still going for more,
Perfect.
and Will is actually the one that gets him instead. Huge combo. 400T, not leaving TSM. Oh, not leaving TSM any space. And the dynamic duo actually
Forward. So this round is critical for TSM to win.
Oh, absolutely. 100,000%. There is no way that you can reset 100T from now on. Unless, of course, TSM make pretty much an entire game comeback. But over towards mid, not a lot that 100T really have to touch. It's just going to be that camera that calls over the rotation in from 2 players in heaven. Stellar going to be able to get 1. The paranoia comes out at a perfect time. But the peak, not so much. Rossy snipes down 2, and 100 Thieves actually come out of that advantageous scenario at a disadvantage.
Oh, Corey looking for that pick onto Will. I mean, this round started with only 1 person towards me, and that was Stellar. Dark cover goes all the way into B main. A wall goes up and towards A, allowing that 3-man rotation, 2 players to come help and support under Thieves towards mid. So now TSM, they've got to take time and re-clear these positions. There's no question about it. There could be someone deep in a corner. They're face checking everything. No util is being used here. I think they know that there shouldn't be anyone here because Will was the one that spotted the mid, but still, got to be cautious.
Sorb through. Will can't actually do anything out of that. Oh, whoa. That is so good. Satchel on top of the box, but he still ends up only getting 1. But out goes GMD with a double to clear up the rest of sight. That was almost so good. The showstopper with a chance to take down 2, but instead now Derrek. 1v3. Not a lot of space to deal with. Hasn't even full cleared under. Hasn't full cleared the drop. GMD has repositioned just a bit more, but again, Derrek still full HP. Still maybe a gun to pick up out of this scenario, and I think that was just 3 Spectres stacked on top of one another. Very unfortunate there for Derrek, but he's still going to go for it. GMD sending back in spawn. That's a great peek, and that's a 3rd kill there for GMD.
Pied with the B main fight. So, Under Thieves now have their full buy back online. We are yet to see an op come out from Will. I don't think he likes to use it too much here on the map split just because he can find much more impact when he's just playing with the rifle here.
Oh, Will Does get spotted. Not able to get a pick out of that, but the wide swing from Will. Very, very gutsy. It doesn't equate into much. 100 Thieves, the two players that tried to wide swing, both go down. Only one kill comes out of it. And the Trailblazer, bringing up a bit more space, but they actually don't catch Bang over in heaven.
I like the instinct from 100 Thieves there is, okay, the nade typically sent towards B male, right? It's like, okay, he's going to have to flush away, but he instead goes for the swing, and now they take back mid space.
What is going on?
There's a two-man flank, but it's not, I don't think much is going to come from it. Yeah. They're going the wrong way. There's two trademarks here anyway.
Yeah, there's zero util here on A, even though they have a cypher. No trip on that front side. No way they can get that info. They're trying to get the hardest read on planet Earth possible over towards the B site, but it looks like they're not going to be able to get anything. Again, it may just be a product of a save by the very end of the round. We're still seeing 100 Thieves actually come back over towards elevators. They think about the tripwire, but they actually run away. So it is going to be that save. TSM at the 6th.
We'll be able to put together a pretty strong buy, though, 100 Thieves in this next round, right? All three of these players holding on their rifles, full shield and armor. Well, not for Bang and Derrek. They did only buy half shield. But still, TSM, 6th round on the board. And again, all these rounds matter because if you get reset once here, you put 100 Thieves with an opportunity to get onto map points. So it's vital that they're able to have these full buys for the rest of this map. And with 100 Thieves now electing to save these 3 rifles, we are still effectively going into a round where it's a rifle v rifle round. Subroza will be the only one that has to invest back and even get a drop from...
to play split throughout VCT so far. But we see him here against 100 Thieves. Here comes at least the approach towards that mid side with a quick boom bot. And actually, we don't see that too much. A quick smoke back over in top mid.
Yeah, this is looking really similar to what 100 Thieves had lined up early on in the first half with their mid-round takes. As you leave again, just 7. Your sentinel over towards the ace part of the map. Just watch for any aggression. In the meantime, you fully clear out mid, and they've done that here. TSM have taken up the mid control now, but this is deadly, right? We know how good a judge can be in an angle like that, but TSM, they've completely avoided it. Very well timed wall.
Yeah, huge wall there from Derrek. Just gonna delay even more time here for TSM at least.
You can boost over this.
15.
Rossy has the wall to boost on over, and that's what they're going to go for. The split, they break this tripwire, and then they've got to go. It is literally just Derrek in the back line. They're waiting for it. Trip breaks, and now they come.
Trip breaks?
They wait.
Trip breaks? Trip breaks? Yeah, Sully, they're waiting. They're not going for it whatsoever. They go for that smoke. Okay, smoke setup coming in from Subroza, but they don't burst just yet. Derrek, he has a bit more space to actually work with. It's an easy 2K for Derrek, and he still has a teammate over towards site to deal with. Asuna trying to help out, but Corey and Rossy, they actually collect a few frags back. Derrek still going, still fragging. His site is all his. Corey now the last one remaining in a 1v3. Derrek, he can cap off the ace in a big way. Well, it happened though. Corey all the way out in the open. Derrek just fishing for the frag. There's no time even left for Corey to win this round. It's just the process for Derrek to get a massive ace here for 100 Thieves.
From taking map number 1, and this was the thing that TSM were fearful of. A reset, and they're on the verge of it.
Process now for TSM is a very linear one. Take B heaven. Everyone going back over towards that mid side. They had that smoke. Cleared out for a minute. But 100 Thieves, look how patient they are.
Deep wall in towards A is going to allow another rotation to be pulled over. This is the setup that 100 Thieves have wanted, and TSM, it's too late, I feel like, to make that kind of read. You're playing on thin ice. Seekers go out to reveal that, yeah, majority of these players are towards mid and towards the B side. This is perfect right now as Will knows he can take the space back. The Seekers go deep enough, and they're gifted this part of the map back.
They were given even more information. Did you see one of the Seekers sneaking their way through bottom mid? That direction was right towards B main. These players over in A main might need to worry about a rotation or two, but they can just chill out.
Guiding Light and a Trailblazer go out. They know this is coming.
They can rotate.
It's everything.
Will gonna have to hold it down. Nade coming out. And there is no way these players from 100 Thieves can go through. Massive work over towards Heaven. But how's the play over towards B main? 2 players trying to come out. That's 7 alongside Rossy. But there's 2 players around the corner for 100 T. Will, but can't get 2. Bang now. Off the drop. Able to get 1. Will he get a second? It's already done. TP out, but he doesn't actually go out. 2v2 still. Derrek, Asuna versus Rossy. And 7! What a massive first shot onto Derrek, and Rossy with a wide swing gets a 4th kill.
On an eco, will reluctantly have to settle for the guns that they have here, but this is aggressive, very aggressive, and Asuna looking to charge up the Seekers early on, and this is a lot of deep control. A minute 30 left. TSM, they should have sprung down towards mid, and now they finally are to take this space back, but this is 100 Thieves with so much space afforded. Know that this is going to be a B hit, but there's only 2 players there.
Yeah, exactly. And the B Heaven hold is non-existent.
Yikes.
Non-existent.
Yikes.
Not a single thing is going to happen there. But there goes at least the retake from 100T towards A main. But for TSM, again.
This is so smart.
Whoa,
TSM,
whoa,
they're
where are
getting
they
aggressive.
going?
They know these players have to play back. They're wrapping back.
What?
They know where they went.
Dude.
Oh my gosh, the call from Rossy. He knows that they got aggressive and towards A, and he calls, let's just make the wrap.
That is so genius. Again, you're just isolating everything else that 100T has taken, but you can just tell, right? Off the pistols, off the fact that they rushed. Of course, they have to have that mid control behind you guys. Only one way you could go, and it's back towards spawn. 100T, they still have that full strength, and they have a whole lot of angles to reapproach here into the middle of sight, and they get a big kill too. Bang takes down 7. GMD looking for some cheeky business. Is he going to be able to get one? Yes, he can, but the Spectre coming up big again. Bang with another one. 2 more players now remaining for TSM, and both of them are isolated back over towards screens. Rossy, yes, he does get the trade back, but will he get flanked on? One person coming up from behind. That's Asuna. 9 bullets left. If he gets the kill into Derrek, he can play some time, but instead, Derrek gets the all-important kill to finish off a 12th round.
That's 1 by 1. That's literally it. 1 by 1 TSM, and you close the distance. It doesn't matter what gun you have.
Yep. Absolutely right. But oh, whoa. What is this? 100T? I was about to say, we did find a bit more space back over towards A main, but they were just trying to find some uncharted territory, potentially back over in mid. It was just a cheeky one-way to just get a 50-50 there. But what's going on here? Derrek using up that wall to cover up the orb.
And now,
thankfully he did, because Bang is on the other side.
Is he expecting a walled boost to come over? He's playing a lot more aggressive, and him and Austin are playing that crossfire.
Yeah, Asuna could play mid, if anything, from this position.
Yeah, Guiding Light comes out. We'll get a little bit of information. That is a nice break on that trapwire, and again is here as well. A minute left. Both tripwires being broken. And there is still a camera to get that information, Gus, but for now, TSM have got all this space. All they need to do now is re-clear B main, and the exit will work, but are they just going to... they might just fully focus in towards B Heaven.
Look at the spot from Stellar.
Exactly.
Look at the spot from Stellar. It's
all
so
that
cheeky.
Control.
Right, all that control, but are you actually going to get anyone from TSM going over towards that position? 4 players from TSM, all going in Heaven. Look at the Petri dish buy. Will it actually combine to get these frags? But Will does get the big kill under Core. Same thing with Bang. Will still holding on. Everyone from TSM funneling their way out to their deaths. 1 more player remaining, though. Bang in the middle of sight, trying to take down these last 2, essentially. If TSM gets this, they could actually even up the scoreline, because look at this. Rossy with a revive on Corey, but this smoke is so good. Bang can play so much time here.
Gotta clear it.
So much space. The flash goes in. The kill, not going to come down onto Rossy. Will the plant go in? Yes, it is, but Stellar's on the front side. The game is over. 13-7. The map is over.